rolling out telecommunications infrastructure to a place like the Philippines with 7,100 islands sounds like a real headache. We've got Ivan John Uy here. He's the chairman for the Commission on Information and Communication Technology for the Philippines. How do you do it?
Well, how we started out was we allowed the commercial operators to roll out their broadband infrastructure, and they've been very competitive in rolling it out, especially in the areas where it's most profitable, mainly the urban centers. Now, once it's rolled out, there are what we call missionary areas, which are areas that will not be profitable for them. And the government comes in with respect to those missionary areas. We coordinate with development agencies, with non-government organizations in setting up the infrastructure, VSAT systems or BGAN systems in the remote outlying villages and islands, and connect them through satellite communications.
Telecommunications companies can often be very wealthy, more wealthy than the Philippines itself. How have you actually battled with telecommunications companies to make sure that they haven't insisted on having a monopoly?
Actually, it's not exactly a battle. Our regulatory agencies have been able to manage the franchises in such a way that there's really no single dominant carrier. We have 3 major mobile carriers now, and they are competing aggressively against each other.
Now, I understand that you're working with governmental, non-governmental agencies, also development agencies, to make sure that ICTs are getting to outlying areas. Could you tell us about some of those projects?
Well, one of the major projects that we're into is the telecenter.org. Its main goal is to develop community e-centers in outlying areas and building up the connectivity and infrastructure so that remote communities will be able to join the global digital world. And one of the upcoming projects that we're pushing is empowering women to be part of this digital village. And our goal actually for the next year is to get 1 million women in the world to be able to maximize their usage of our telecenter all over the world, actually.